Good evening, everyone. Give a few more seconds for audience to join. All right. Good evening, everyone. Thanks you for dialing in for tonight's IPO webinar. Here we have RichTech Digital Bhd will be listed on ACE Market on February 17. RichTech Digital Bhd are principally involved in the distribution of electronic reload as well as the provision of bill payment services via the company SRS platform. The SRS platform enables electronic reload for a variety of services, including mobile airtime and data reload, prepaid digital TV reload, games credit, application credit, and e-wallet credit. Later on, our RichTech Digital Management team will discuss it in detail. We gain honor to have here the company, non-independent non-executive chairman, Mr. Wong. Hi, Mr. Wong. And our managing director, Mr. Lee. Hi, Mr. Lee. Okay, without further ado, we'll start the presentation. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome. So today I will talk about the IPO offering summary and timeline, corporate overview, business overview, finance overview, and business prospect and plan. So the timeline for this IPO will starting 31st January and closing on 31st January. The listing date will be on 17 February. Our IPO price is set at 25 cents and market capitalizations is 50 million plus. The bulk of our proceeds will be mainly utilized on marketing and promotion activities, which is 4.5 million to build our B2C segment. Also, we'll acquire a new office for corporate filing. Our IPO offering allocations is 125 million shares, which constitute 39.5% of our enlarged share capital. Next, we go on key events and milestones. In 2011, we begin offering our electronic reloads business and launched our SRS app in 2013. Over the years, we enhanced our products offerings, including bills, payments, services in 2016. We are early adopter of DronePay in 2017. More services came on board, including PTPM payments, accepting top-up via Touch and Go in 2020, and we adopt Do It Now QR in 2023. Next on the slide is our board of directors with diverse background and expertise. The group structure post-IPO, myself together with my spouse will continue to control over 53% of enlarged share capital of the company. Moving on, we will go into our business overview. Primarily, we offer electronics, reloads, and bill payments services to two main segments, B2B and B2C. Our B2B segment users are retailers, kedai runcit, and include third-party mobile apps operators. We cover most of the electronics reloads available in Malaysia, and our bill payment services are cover majority of service provider in Malaysia. Currently, our B2B segments from almost 99% of our revenue. As mentioned earlier, we will utilize part of the proceeds in expanding our B2C segment moving forward. Coming into financial overview segment, I would like to share a little bit more details on our revenue definition. For example, our commission from selling a RM10 message hot link reload is say 60 cents. The RM10 is reported as a gross transaction volume, while the 60 cents is reported as our revenue. Citing the 7.8 million revenue, the gross transaction was approximately 686 million, and the bulk is contributed from electronic reloads segment. This slide showcases our GP and GP margin. Moving on to the business prospects and plans. For the utilization of proceeds, we intend to utilize 4.5 million or 2.93% of the proceeds for marketing and promotional activities. This includes efforts to expand our user base by targeting both corporate user and end users. The 3 million of the proceeds is allocated for the acquisition of new office. Additionally, the 3 million of the proceeds will go towards general working capital, and finally 3.2 million is allocated for estimated listing expenses. Now let's explore our key competitive strengths. Firstly, we have established a large network of users. A significant portion of our gross sales, ranging from 98.79 to 99.78%, come from corporate users, demonstrate our strong market presence. Secondly, our SMS platform offers a wide range of services. Our platforms provides a one-stop solutions for electronic reloads and bill payment, ensuring convenience and meeting diversified user needs. We also have a long-standing relationship with our suppliers, averaging over 8 years. The SS platform is developed, operated, and managed in-house, giving us full control over its functionality and accessibility with the leadership of our experienced and dedicated senior management team. Our future plans are to expand our user base of as well as end user. So we aim to grow our sales by working with as well as corporate user to have offer complementary service and also have established networks of customers. We also plan to extend our service offering on the SOS platform to include new products, such as a marketplace for apparel. These diversifications will further enhance the value we provide to our users. That's all for my presentation today. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for Mr. Wong and Mr. Lee just now the presentation. Let us to understand more about the background of RichTech Digital Bhd. Okay. Is Mr. Wong and Mr. Lee get ready for the Q&A section?
Yeah.
Okay. The first question is about your peers. Could you share which Bursa listed company you consider as your industry peers, particularly in the electronic reload and bill payment? If don't have, maybe unlisted also can.
I think we consider peer or rather competitors. One of which is definitely ePay, which offering basically the same sort of product services as compared to us. Another peer that I could think of is mPay, which is part of the Managed Pay group. But I must distinguish ourselves between RichTech and mPay in the sense that despite not only mPay, but some of the peers that offering the same services in terms of electronic reloads as well as bill payment, the key distinction of RichTech is that we are very much focused in this area, and we have no intention to step into other or other diversified area in terms of, let's say, for example, payment processing and whatnot, which a lot of our peers or industry players, in fact, their focus, their main operations are in payment services, payment processing, and electronics reloads, as well as bill payment services it's like a byproduct for them. But we are very much focused in these two segments. If I must say, then ePay would be the closest sort of a peer doing the same thing as us, despite the fact that they are also have certain diversification into some other areas. But by and large, they are also one of our key competitors in these two segments.
Okay, got it. Okay, the next question is about the SRS platform. Could you provide the full name and how does it align with your core offerings?
SRS itself is originated from the name of SMS reload system. So we actually started from the SMS era. During the time, we are using the SMS to do our command for reloads. So after that, we have mobile apps. So we name it as SRS Mobile. So from there, we rebrand it to SRS only. That's why we have SRS name now. So we name our system as SRS platform.
Okay. The next is, what strategy is RichTech implementing to expand its customer base and enhance its geographic area?
For the moment, we are using few technique. I mean for example, the Google search engine optimizations to reach the customer, to expand our customer base for SS end user. For existing SS corporate user, we are still using. I mean, we approach them by using. I mean, we use our business development team to reach them to do the integration and do the sales from there.
Okay. Okay. It's about your B2B and B2C business model. Could you elaborate more about this? And then how does this align with your overall business strategy?
Okay, what's the difference between B2B and B2C? B2C is actually direct, very much direct user of our SRS app. Whereas the B2B segment is the retail chain, the catering chain, storefront, which they also as an intermediary that offering product and services from our mobile app. So that's the difference. And how does it align with our strategy? Of course, in the past, we have been growing our B2B segment via acquisition of retail storefronts, phone shop, catering chain, so on and so forth. But moving forward, it's also mentioned in our prospectus in the sense that there are rural areas which are underserved. And it's also an opportunity for us to go to tap on this underserved market and to grow our B2C segment, which will indirectly improve our top line as well as our bottom line.
Okay. And the next question is about how do you intend to expand the B2C segment? Just now you already explained it. Do you have anyone to add on?
Maybe I'll just add on a little bit in the sense that I think today in the so-called IT areas, so we will rely a lot on social marketing, social media marketing, rather than the traditional printing ads and whatnot. So like what Ken was saying, we actually rely a lot on social media as well as Google marketing, Google advertisement, and so on. So it's a lot more online and directly to the intended users rather than just place ad on newspapers, magazines, and whatnot.
Okay. Because now also run digitalization.
Precisely.
Okay. The next question is about, could you elaborate on the proprietary technology or system that give RichTech a competitive edge in the market?
First, the SS platform itself, developed in-house. So we built the business logic from the base. So we know our customer needs. We know our SRS corporate user needs. That's why from the feedback from the dealer or the SRS corporate user, so we immediately can update or enhance the platform to satisfy their needs. So from there, we have a more advantage compared to them because we have a faster way to roll out new updates to our corporate user and as well as any end user.
If I would add on to what Ken has mentioned, I would also want to mention that the idea to market, the time frame between idea to market is very much shortened, or I would say immediate, because we have total control in terms of back end, in terms of the infrastructure, so on and so forth. So it's easy for us if any new idea, any new products, any changes to regulatory environment, security patches and whatnot. So the time for us to sort of upgrade the app to meet market demand, I would say is in a very short time, rather than if you are getting the outsource or off-shelf type of software, then they may not be able to do that. But it's something that we can do sometimes immediately.
Very good. You can provide what the customer need and also the unique way, the requirement from customer.
If any new business model, new product, like I said, the idea to app or the idea to use the time frame between idea and reality is relatively very short.
The next one also about related to this. How does RichTech leverage technology to streamline operation and enhance customer service? Yeah, quite similar. Do you want to add on?
So actually, for the customer service, we apply some AI technology into it, so that we can immediately reply to the user where or customer whatever their questions, or the simple way of question, we have immediately retrieve the information feedback to them. Yeah,
I think it's a very good question on how we leverage on technology. I mean, it's a common sort of understanding is that if you rely too many human, then regardless, it will be error prone. So whether like okay, I think that's the reason why from day one, Ken has this idea of rely on IT as much as we can. So even our servers are all cloud computing, a lot of automation, in the KYC, we apply certain AI tools and whatnot. So apart from to minimize error prone, it's also enhance the security level, which prevent us from any downtime and whatnot. So it's also part of the user experience that we sort of offer to our both B2B and B2C customers.
Okay, it's about the policy changes. Are there any upcoming regulation or policy changes that could present risk or opportunity for RichTech Digital?
for the moment, we don't foresee or we are aware of any new policy that will affect the RichTech Digital Bhd. But those new policy, if happen to happen to block or affect the business, it also will affect other business. So we can't control or we can't prevent these policy changes.
Yeah, I think at the moment we are not aware of any so-called upcoming policy or regulations. But like what Ken was saying, because what we are dealing is we are intermediaries of electronic reloads and bill payment. So if any changes, the first to hit would be the service provider, like the telcos, like the service providers. So yeah, it will be a collective sort of impact. And if it's a collective sort of impact, then I would say the whole industry would definitely be changed or come up with something new to encounter. So it's something that not within our control. But at the moment, we are not expecting any changes of policy or regulation.
Okay, understand. Okay, this is about the financial statement. RichTech has maintained double-digit growth for many years. What measures are in place to sustain this momentum?
I wouldn't say it's the measures, but I would say it's the collective effort of the management. And actually, more importantly, as I shared to a lot of people, more importantly is the focus that the management team has put in running the operations. It's also in line with Ken's vision in the sense that we are very much, number one, we are very much focused in the electronic reloads as well as bill payment segment. Okay, there's no sort of thinking of diversify into any other area, no thinking of doing something else, which then distract such focus. So I think it's something that, if you ask me, it's something that we, as director, non-executive directors, that's something that we can see the focus and leadership of Ken in managing the business. I think that's also the reason why our customers are satisfied with our mobile apps and services, because he's very much into making sure our customers are happy, they are not left out, any complaints, any sort of feedback are taken care of and whatnot. I think that's one of the key reasons our operations and things are on a improvement year on year.
Yeah, because of the certified of the user, they accumulate over the years, and that's why they maintain the sale to us. So we have accumulated growth over the year.
Okay. The next question, is also related. How does the company manage its cost structure and the bottom margins?
Utilization of IT, because a lot of automation. Of course, we maintain a team of what we call IT team. Okay, in managing our app, in making sure there's no loophole, and any loophole is covered or upgrade security patches and whatnot. But other than that, anything that IT could help, we actually utilize IT. We don't maintain our own servers, or we maintain, in fact, two cloud servers, cloud computing and whatnot. So that's also one of the reasons. Apart from maintaining the margin, but also minimize the risk that we can expose to. Something very important to our operation.
Okay, in other way, it's like maintain your margin at the same time. You also need to make sure your customer when use the system smoothly, right?
I think to add on, Yap here from Carve Investment Bank. Basically, what Eddie mentioned is quite spot on, which is the leverage on the IT. Look at our platform. The biggest player in the market, without naming name, you go to petrol station, there was a device, reload, right? So all the device, you need to mobilize it, you need to service it, right? So that brings about a lot of cost. Instead of having this physical device, SRS is actually app-based. You download from the cloud, it's everywhere, right? So that cost structure is pretty much reduced compared to the conventional one. You go to sundry shop, go to 7-Eleven, they're still using the device, right? That device carry costs, require maintenance, require services, right? So they set them apart. Am I right, Eddie?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, also because of technology advancement that we need to upgrade. Okay. The next question is, could you explain why the GP margin and bottom line margin for FPE 24 have declined compared with FPE 23?
I think I wouldn't say margin drop, but I think the slight, in terms of revenue, talk about the commission actually improved. But if you look at the PAT margin and whatnot, of course,
Eddie, I think they're talking about the GP margin, right? We look at the cost of sales, right? The cost of sales is actually very much is a small expenses compared to the revenue, right? Which comprises mainly direct labor, which is the salaries, right? That they pay. You look at the absolute figure, the GP, in fact, has gone up from 4.2 million FPA 2023 to 4.9 million, right? Why it drops slightly in terms of margin is because of the cost of sale is the quantum is so small. Just what 20,000, 30,000 increase, it will affect the margin. But you look at the absolute
Value.
gross profit value, it actually has improved, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, get it. Okay, this is about the business expansion. Does RichTech Digital cooperate with financial institution and telco company to enhance its service offering? If so, how does this partnership contribute to the growth?
Yes, we do have a current partner with the Celcom DG, which we have a direct stock access to place order and support from those telco. So we can immediately get the first-hand info direct to our customers.
I think we also collaborate with payment processing companies, in which when they offer the payment processing to their sort of retail clients, they also bring us on board in offering our product and services to those storefront. So it's like I would say it's like a win-win situation in the sense that facing customers and retail storefronts or any other retail that's require payment processing facility, immediately they I mean our service and products are automatically offered, which enhance the range of product and services.
Okay. Okay, here is the growth driver. What are the key growth drivers for your business and how do you plan to capitalize on them in the near term?
I mean, if you look at the macro, I mean, growth driver, you look at the macro, of course, one of the key things is how the prepaid, when we are distributing electronic reloads, of course, we are looking at the enlarged sort of a prepaid market. Then I must bring you to what's returned by our IMR. Okay, from 2019 to 2023, the charter rate is 12.9%. So reaching a 710 million, just the net commission alone, not so much of the enlarged transaction volume, but the commission basis alone, the market size is 710 million in 2023, which expected to grow in Malaysia to 1.1 billion in 2026. So yeah, it's plenty. I mean, it's a big playing field for us to go into, improving our market shares, top line, bottom line, so on and so forth. And that's also one of the reasons why we are geared to expand our B2C segment without cannibalizing our existing B2B customers. That's the reason why we always say, we identify rural areas where these areas are, or rather this population are underserved, which give us the opportunity to, conquer a larger B2C segment.
Okay. Also, the more user use for your software, the more commission you make, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you share RichTech strategy for building and maintaining long-term relationship with your customer?
Yeah, as we mentioned just now, we do a very good support to our customers. Whatever their needs, whatever their requests, we take notes and we see how to refine it and upgrade the SR app to be more user-friendly, faster for them to serve their customers. And also add on the new product that requests on the market. So we Also give them a very good support, means whatever issue or downtime, we have instant feedback to them so that they can handle their customer well. So that is the why we accumulate so many users over the years. From there, we build a lot of more new customer by introduced by them.
Could you provide insight into any partnership or collaboration that play an important role in your business growth in future?
I think at the moment, our key collaboration partner will be a retail storefront that has over 100 odd retail units. So the collaboration actually help us to sort of improve our B2C segment nationwide. It's one of the key collaboration initiative at the moment. And of course, moving forward, we are keen on more similar collaboration in bringing us to further reach to B2C. I mean, we are not forgetting B2B, of course, but of course, if any collaboration to bring us a greater B2C market is always welcome.
Also, just now you mentioned about the B2C. Do you consider e-wallet apps like Touch and Go both as your competitor?
They are peers, but we don't see them as competitor. Like I said, like Touch and Go, since you mentioned Touch and Go, what is Touch and Go main business? Basically, it's an e-money business, payment processing. Okay. I mean, of course, they put in electronic reloads, bill payment services to complete their sort of in-app offering, but it's never their main operations, or it's not something that they really focusing on, which we are not. We are very much focused in these two segments. And likewise, we won't be venturing into running e-money business. So I wouldn't say they are competitor but peers, but at the same time, they are also our target market. Okay? I mean, in the future, who knows? We may be supplying to them of our electronic reloads as well, bill payment services. So it's something as a peer, which also I would say B2B segment we are also eyeing on. Yeah.
In fact, Eddie, maybe just to add on, Touch and Go is also one of the services that you are providing. Touch and Go to your customer, right? If they're your direct competitors, I think they won't be putting the product on your platform. Yeah.
Okay, understand. Okay. Here, the next question. How the group keep profitability as exceptionally high over the past few years in terms of margin compared with other industry players in town? And the following question is, what have the group done differently besides having slightly different business portfolio among each other?
I think by and large, reader or investor should read the prospectus in terms of the segmental information. I mean, people will always ask, hey, your 2023 numbers, you are doing 7 million revenue, but you are doing such a high sort of GP margin and PAT margin. But by and large, don't forget the 7 million, the 7.8 million reported as revenue are actually the commission basis alone. Like what Ken mentioned during the presentation, Maxis Hotlink 10 ringgit reload. If we make 60 cents as our revenue, our commission, then this 60 cents is reported as revenue, not the 10. The 10 is very much the gross transaction value. Yeah, and we do almost 690 million as gross transaction value for our FYE 2023 numbers. So yeah, maybe then you have a better picture of how our margin derive on and whatnot.
Okay, quite good for the explanation. Okay. This question is asking, in your most recent audited financial statement, it appeared that the director took no salary. Could you explain on it and then how it aligns with your broader compensation strategy? And then the following question is, some might perceive it has a move to boost the short-term profitability on paper. Could you clarify on it?
I do not know where the idea comes from.
Eddie, let me take this question.
Yeah.
Basically, they refer to the section where the director's fee has been tabulated. So I think in particular, what is that? The person is referring to you, Eddie. Why are you not getting salaries in 2023? The reason is simple, because you look at the prospectus, Eddie was appointed in December 2023. Therefore, there's no salaries being paid. Look at 2024. There is a provision of salaries that has been made to Mr. Eddie Wong. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. If investors still have other questions, you can pop up and our management team would like to take it. How do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years in the future?
Of course, we are positive and confident. I mean, that's all we can say. But I can't sort of divulge any forward-looking statement and whatnot. But if you ask me, of course, for us, it's looking bright, confident, and positive. Yeah.
Okay. Also your long-term goal. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. I think we answer almost all of the questions tonight. Okay. Before we end, do you have any closing remark, Mr. Wong and Mr. Lee?
Okay. As usual, my closing remark is how the non-executive director sees the management, and I think that's also one of the key success is how focused the management team is in running the operation. Not just focusing in bringing the user experience to the door and whatnot, but also focus in expanding the operation. When I say expanding the operation, is how to do the business better, rather than putting your mind into other operations. Or when you achieve certain thing, then you thought that, oh, it's good for me to do something else, like, oh, maybe I should run e-money, or maybe I should go into payment processing. But it's not happening in RichTech. Because the more focused they are, then the so-called the happier our customers are, and the happier our customers are, the contribution to top line and bottom line should improve. So yeah, I think I appreciate the fact that the focus level put in by Ken and the management team in managing and running the operations.
Maybe to add on to what Eddie and Ken mentioned, and also just to let the investors have a better visual, can visualize, the difference of SRS. As you walk out to your neighborhood, there are thousands of convenience stores, there are thousands of petrol stations, where there's a handheld device that, you can purchase the reloads. That is a big B2C market market segment that they have not even tapped into it, right, Eddie?
Yeah.
It's a huge B2C market.
Okay. How about Mr. Lee? Do you have anything want to share?
Yeah, for me, I look at the business is, you see, from SMS era to the business to the reload coupons, then to the pinless, where user can top up directly. So from SMS to web to apps, and I think the future would be the implements on the AI. So it is from traditional way of purchasing real coupon to the future of how it give to customer to reload. So it evolved from there. So our business still will focusing on digital, will adapt to the new digital economy. So I think it's a good and very potential for us to accumulate more customer from there. So you see from the handphone shop, the traditional way until user purchase using the app at home, I think the future will be more easy and convenient way by adopting new AI technology into it. Yeah.
Okay. In the future, you also will add on the job pay, right?
Pay is our existing,
As in,
yeah. And recently we 2023 we added the Tweet Now QR where user just scan and pay, it will auto reload to the user already.
okay, quite good convenience to our customer and user.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and once again, congrats on your upcoming listing on ACE Market on February 17th. Thank you, Mr. Lee, and thank you, Mr. Wong and Marcus for tonight's explanation to our investor for RichTech Digital Bhd. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
okay, have a nice day.